So transitioning to our next speaker, you know we work with Council of MLS significantly. Much of our work is MLS related, much of their work is technology related, so we collaborate on a lot of things as we're in an environment right now where policy may be changing, where business rules may be changing, where the legal environment is definitely changing. So we're going to bring up our partner, Council of MLS CEO Denee Evans.
Hello, and good morning. I missed the coffee concoction. Was there special stuff in it? Oh, goodness sakes me. All right, well, I hope you all enjoyed that. Denee Evans, the CEO of the Council of Multiple Listing Services, 10 years in, and I still am loving to see all of your faces, and I really appreciate the work each of you are doing to advance our industry. It's really important, the work that gets done here. It's not always the sexiest work, but really appreciate what you guys do to continue to make the market work. I do want to give a big shout out to Sam and the whole staff at RESO. They are fantastic to work with. I always call them our sister organization, and just really appreciate the work they do. So I know most of you probably know me a little bit, but I wanted just to take a second to show you, this is a non-work thing, so maybe I'm adding a little fun. But a little fun I've been having lately is fostering puppy dogs. And so this is my family looking for some homes. None of the humans in that middle square, but Mr. Frank there, the French bulldog, he's deaf. He needs to find his new home. He's lovely. And also Dees is in the middle on the top row. He was from the shelter and was on the list, the not good list. His name was Dees Nuts. But we have elected to only keep D's. Sweetheart, 1-year-old. If anyone is looking for a new family member, a fur one, please come talk to me. And I encourage you all to adopt, not shop. So, thanks for having that little added piece. The rest of the world continues, even though our world decides to be all kinds of crazy. So this keeps me a little fun for me, a little excitement. Okay. So CMLS, I wanted to put up there, this is our updated mission and vision. The board did evaluate that this year, and we needed to update a little bit what we were doing. But really, we're 230 MLSs and 70 business partners coming together to advance the concept of MLS and this efficient marketplace. We promote it to not only the industry, to consumers, but we've also started promoting it to the regulators and policymakers about what MLS really powers in helping to make homeownership happen. So we do this by creating best practices, trying to influence MLS policy, promoting innovation and resources for all of you as we navigate the current adventures of real estate. So what that translates into, I want to just talk through a few things that we are doing. But one of the most exciting things that I love that we do is our MLS Matters. And last Thursday, we had an MLS Matters that was insane and so cool, but we had over 330 people join us to talk about this new policy that's rolled out and how we're going to address it. And so while we didn't get to a ton of answers, the community came together and really shared so many questions that we do need to get answered. And how does this impact? So there's a lot to it. So CMLS is going to continue to support the industry and help to provide some resources as we move on with how we implement it. It's not till September, so we have a little bit of time to take a breath and make sure we have all the questions answered that we need to effectively implement this in the local markets. So if you guys do come up with other questions on that, please send that into CMLS so we can continue to add that to the information. Next is our CMLX program. I want to call out specifically the CMLX V course. That is for your volunteer leaders. It is a brand new course that we just launched 6 months ago, and so please get your volunteer leaders signed up for it. If it is your MLS staff, somebody new to the industry, you can put them in CMLX 1. Both 1 and V are self-paced online. CMLX 2 is the next level, and those are facilitated classes with instructors. And then CMLX 3, I'm so proud to share, we just kicked off that class 2 weeks ago in Las Vegas and have a group of 21 amazing leaders in there working to develop their own leadership skills and helping to advance our industry for MLS. So we'll continue to update on that progress. I'm excited about that class. Next is our Brings It to the Table event. That will be May 8th. We used to do that in person before the NAR event, but as of COVID, we turned it to a virtual event, and we've kept it that way so that more people are able to attend. It is for members only, and this year we did offer a way for you can put it on in your conference room and bring in multiple of your staff to watch that. So either individually if you're going to watch it, or you want to bring in your team, we have both of those options. But May 8th, so looking forward to you sign up for that. And then the other big thing where we convene all of the MLS community is our annual conference, CMLS 2025. I know John D. Michelle and Treb is excited to welcome us in Canada, as we just talked about, crossing borders. So that's September 23rd through the 25th. Please get signed up for that. And I'm really excited, as Dan mentioned, and again, just coming off of that last panel, excited to share that the international forum MLS forum will be right after that. And so I really encourage you to consider staying, meeting those people from these other countries. Not only are they looking to learn from us, but I can't tell you how much I learned when I attended those events and talking to them of how it works in their market. So it's a great way to exchange information and learn from each other. So please stay for that. And then next I wanted to talk to you about as our industry continues to evolve, so must the MLSs, and as the trade organization for MLSs, CMLS recognized the need for continuing to evolve our model practices and rules that support the concept of MLS. We've had our best practices. We've been very involved in MLS policy up to this point, and we just say that there is a room for us to evolve this and build the next level of framework to support all of you as this industry does evolve. So again, it's something new that we've taken on as a strategic initiative. You may have heard a little bit about it earlier in this year, and we're working to bring out more information for you. We are calling it the MLS framework, and at the May 8th, we will have a lot more details for you. Mitch will be leading the conversation on that. But what is the MLS framework looking to achieve? We are still working to make sure that it is the gold standard of data of MLSs. The framework will be flexible for you to utilize in your own markets that allow and foster innovation and competition, and it will build on the existing framework of MLS rules and policies that you know today. So again, we wanted to just foster how we, and the board is seeing the evolution of the MLS industry. How do we continue to support that going forward? The question I get is, why CMLS and why now? And again, as things are just changing so rapidly, how do we really make sure that we continue to support MLSs into the future? And take some of the feedback and the lessons and the things that we've learned over the last several years. So I will tell you, it's very future focused and how it supports the MLS of the future. I did get to see initial draft of some of the work that we've been doing, and we'll be sharing that. It's been sharing that with all of you, as I said, a little bit more details in May 8th. But so I just want to make sure you're aware of it, and as we continue to talk about what this does and how it will support all of you. But we will work very hard to get broad input and feedback from all of you and all the different stakeholders in the industry. That's going to be one of our main goals, is to ensure the transparency of it. So with that, I want to thank all of you for, again, doing all the hard work and being here. If you have any questions about this, please come find me. I'd be happy to talk to you about it, and then I'll be getting even more details for you on May 8th. And with that, I think I get to do, I think it's a little bit different, a prize, but I get to do the prize for the virtual attendees. So sorry, all of you in the room, you're not eligible. But yeah, I'm gonna give a reminder, we have the virtual stream. And so I have a name of somebody. You do have to be present to win, but Greg, you're gonna have to tell me if they're not showing up on the feed. But the name I have, it's a $200 Visa gift card, so thank you for being here virtually, is David Bills from Pikes Peak Realtor Services. You guys should cheer for him. And if he's not there, we'll figure something else. But thank you all again so much for your work. If you have any questions, let me know. And I just appreciate you being part of the conversation to help advance our industry.